The weather app is filled with all kinds of interesting data that you could use both in a math, science, or social studies class. So let's take a look at it. When you open the weather app, it's going to go to whatever you have set up as your home page. And in this case, we're at New York City in New York. And let's take a preview of what's available. So we have the first 5 days of the week. We have detailed hourly forecast. Obviously, this is in the dead of winter. We have a map showing the location that you're looking at and how it is in relationship to other areas. And notice right now we're set up with radar, but I can tap through the different options at the bottom, looking at temperature, precipitation, and you can see something is working its way up. Change it to satellite images and look at cloud cover. The historical weather might be interesting. You'll see that we're right now looking at February's history. If I jump over to March, to the right of the graph itself, you're going to see that the number of rainy days, snow days, and sunshine changes based on what I currently have highlighted. So let me go back to February. There you go. Across the bottom of that graph, we can also switch between average temperature, rainfall, sunshine, and snow days. And of course, it's smart enough to know that it didn't snow from April to November. We also have, in this case, because we're in the winter, it's showing ski resorts. So now let's go back to the beginning of the page, or actually let's do a search. Top right corner, there is a search. We can search for anywhere in the world. Let's pick Louisville, Kentucky. And we're going to get the same kind of information for Louisville. You'll see that in this case, there's a winter storm warning. So if we tap on that, it gives us the details of the warning, and you can scroll within the window. Now that you've taken a look at the variety of things that the standard app provides, let's sweep up from the bottom and take a look at the specifics that you can change. So for example, I can tap current location and it will jump to wherever I am right now, as long as you have a GPS on your device. We can change to Celsius so that all the temperatures automatically change. And let me sweep up from the bottom again and go back to Fahrenheit. So when I sweep up, I can also take a look at world weather. The world weather will rotate through. It gives you a variety of locations around the world and then switches periodically. Now if I tap that arrow in the top left corner, it will take me back to where I was when I selected world weather. I can sweep up again, and I can see what places that I have saved on my weather app and jump directly to one of those. So let's take a look at Westchester, Pennsylvania. And again, same information as we were just looking at, but for Westchester. I'm going to sweep up again, and this time I can look at weather maps for different regions of the world. So if we take a look at Africa, there are 4 different ways that we can view that map. If we tap the screen, we can look at temperature, precipitation, satellite imagery. You even see the movement in the far left corner, bottom right corner, and cloud cover. Now you can also pinch and zoom on this map. So if you want detail about a specific area, you can just, again, if you have a touch screen, you can pinch and zoom. I'm going to sweep up from the top, and now I can go back to my home page. And there you go. That's the weather app.